Evening, everyone. Welcome to EWN Network. Welcome to the lesson for A Course in Miracle. And today we're going to talk about lesson 104, and then we're going to get into lesson 105. We were hoping that Karen would be with us. She says her doggy is better, and so I was hoping she'd come in, but she's not here, so we're going to go ahead and start. Maybe she'll join us in a little bit, okay? So what we'll do is we'll do what she does, which is take a few minutes and get settled and go into our hearts. So be comfy, breathe in, breathe out, in and out, and settle all our thoughts. Bring in love into our heart, the love from the divine, the love from all of us gathered here and those on the internet, and the love that exists everywhere in the world, because there are people everywhere in the world who are filled with love and joy. Think of peace. Think of a place that's so peaceful you never ever want to leave. And that place resides in your heart. When we're in our heart, we can feel all the love that we are being sent from the divine. We can feel that peace and we can feel that joy. And what we know is those are gifts from God, and they were given to us at our birth. They are our birthright, our heritage, and nobody can take them away from us. We're the only ones who can throw them away. But we don't. We embrace them. We hold them close. And because we do, we have strength. Strength through all the problems. Strength through all the chaos that this world puts upon us. And we have vision. Vision through God's eyes of what the future will be. And you know what? Every day it's getting closer and closer to that future. So now, keeping that feeling of love and peace and joy, we're going to come back to the room and we're going to discuss our lesson. 104 was a beautiful lesson. And Christine.
Okay, I went to my favorite store after every day, Home Depot.
That's
And
your favorite store?
yeah, that way was curious. I saw lettuce, so I picked up a 2 cells of lettuce after to plant to every day. So that's the part that I went and my dad got 2 more tornado plants
Oh,
for the
wonderful.
garden.
Yeah, your garden's gonna be full of tomatoes and blueberries.
And
Lettuce.
lettuce.
And lettuce. So you can make a blueberry lettuce salad.
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Our lettuce.
I
Our
always,
lettuce. Our lettuce. See what you did to me? Our lettuce. Our lesson had to do with truth and joy and happiness and peace, which are gifts that God has given us. Um, Charlie,
yes,
did
I
you
was
want to
just going
read
to,
to us from? Okay,
I
thank
was
you.
going to read for April 15th from the Holy Shift
That's the Holy Shift, everybody.
edition.
Okay.
God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. I read that already. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver, as he gives the gifts, the taker is the richer by his loss. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss.
It's beautiful. Yes. And, you know, it talks about, the lesson talks about that being our birthright.
Yes.
That all we want is what's ours. It's already been given to us. And so all we want is what is ours.
And that,
And, you know, the other thing it talked about confused me a little bit at first, but it was talking about how we have taken in other gifts and put them on the altar where they don't belong. And I think that's meaning that sometimes we set ourselves up for goals. And I hate to say it in this way, but I think material goals. You know, goals to be rich, goals to be famous, um, goals to succeed at whatever it is that we want. But those goals are not, those gifts are not acceptable on the altar of God. The only ones that are acceptable are the ones that are our birthright. And so that's why we strive to keep, to find those and then keep them. And there she goes again. Catherine keeps going out and in.
Mm-hmm.
My goal is to keep Catherine in the room. She keeps going in and out, in and out. Anyway, um, but anyway, do you have any comment about this lesson, Catherine? How did you?
Are we talking about 104 or 105?
We're talking about 104. We haven't read 105 yet.
Okay, okay. So I have to go back and look. Give me a minute.
Sure.
yeah. So in Pam's edition, today I choose to be free. Dance first, think later. It's the natural order. So go for it. Of course you can. Throw caution to the wind. And I seek what belongs to me, the truth. Assures me of the blissless freedom that comes from giving up judgment. So that's just the peace, love, and joy that comes
Exactly.
from the state we get to when we get into that godly, blissful state.
Mm-hmm. I
So
like the way she says we're only seeking what is ours to begin with.
yeah,
You know, that was given us to begin with.
Yeah.
Um, Catherine, did you find something that?
Yes, I find I like the idea that we would wish for nothing else, for nothing else belongs to us in truth, which says the same thing. And I know going through um, my recent challenges in my
Mm-hmm,
personal life, you know, working toward peace and love, um, and staying in peace and love, I have to constantly remind myself that this is my birthright. This is, you know, this is, I'm not asking for anything that isn't already there. And it's already, the peace is already there, the love is already there.
mm-hmm,
But when you get in a dark place, you tend to push it away without realizing it. You don't access it because all this other stuff comes in, and I think that's where the reference to other idols and other things come in, and you have to constantly remind yourself, you know. And again, it comes to gratitude, looking at the gratitude instead of looking at this is what is happening, and it's so overwhelming and I don't know how I can handle it, which puts us into that victim mode of, oh, you know, why is this happening to me, da 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 da
true.
da. And then you need to regroup and say, you know, love and peace are mine, love and peace are mine, love and peace are my birthright. You know, these things may be happening. I don't know what the reason is for them at this point in time. But constantly going back to that, these gifts exist, and I have to go back and access them and remember they're already there. And remember that whatever is coming, it's already taken care of. Holy Spirit has already found the solution, and to have faith in, again, love and peace are my birthright. So if you are standing in love and peace, you need to not worry about what's coming down the road. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody,
It
but
makes beautiful sense. That's
I'm
exactly.
speaking from my own personal experience right now because I'm having a battle with that.
Mm-hmm,
You know, it goes up and it goes down, and it goes up because your emotions get in there, and you become very, very overwhelmed by what life is handing to you at the moment. And I'm very fortunate that I have friends who have studied the course for many years and
mm-hmm.
remind me,
Yes.
you know, get back into gratitude, get back into um, um, looking at the future rather than, oh my God, what's going to happen, is what is the next adventure that God has planned for me? And I
Mm-hmm,
don't know what that is. And I have to work right now because of my situation. It's constantly working at it. Um, and it shouldn't be this hard. I should be at a, you know, I want to be at the place where I don't have to work that hard at it. You shouldn't have to, course tells us, you shouldn't have to work at it. You need to just give it up.
mm-hmm,
But again, love and peace are my birthright. That's it.
mm-hmm.
So
Well,
I
it's
leave you
hard
with,
to give it up like that sometimes, you know. And it's true, we're not going through what you're going through, but we've all gone through something
right,
that has
everyone's
been
gone through
that hard for
their
us, you
battlefields.
know. And like I think you said something. I like the way you said it. You have to access that peace and joy that you were given, because I think a lot of times people try to look outside for the peace and joy. Well, the peace and joy are already in there. What we have to do is like you said, access it. We have to get underneath and find it again, find what we are rightfully owners of, and that way we can be released and have the freedom from all the other stuff that's piled on us all the
Right.
time. And
My friend just said the exact word yesterday. You know, you're not going to find it out there.
no,
No one's going to come along worse and out. Not going to find this peace. You're not going to find love and the peace are inside, and you have to go back inside,
right,
overwhelmed, and someone is holding your hand all the time, and
exactly.
you need to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not. It hasn't for me lately, but
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
You're doing great.
All you help with.
I think you're doing wonderful. And everything's inside. That's the big secret, is that it's all in there, and you just have to, like you said, go inside and find it, unbury it, and find it, and then you can live in joy. And when you live in joy, you are free. You're free from any fears, any problems
These
like
groups
that.
are
So
wonderful to be able to share.
right. Well, I
I'm
think
sorry
we're
to
gonna.
talk over.
Oh no, that's fine, because everything you say is so wise and so true. I love it. you know. And we did start really late, so I'm going to go ahead and ask Charlie to read the next lesson 105. Charlie, try
Oh.
not to read it like a hell and damnation preacher. Let him read.
All righty.
Oh, Charlie, you're so
Okay.
cute.
Lesson 105. God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are yours. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts increase as we receive them. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gifts. The taker is the richer by his loss. These are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss. It is important that once can gain because another losses.
Loses.
This implies a limit and insufficiency. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a bid for more valuable return, alone with interest to be paid in full. A temporary lending meant to be a pledge of debt to be repaid with more than was received by them who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all level of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in the ones you take. A major learning goal this course has set is to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. Forgiveness has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gifts will never lessen when they are given away, but they but increase thereby. As heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, so does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept. His joy and peace are yours. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love unto itself. It adds to all is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. Today, accept God's peace and joy is yours. Let Him complete Himself as He defies completion. You will understand that what completes Him must complete His Son as well. He cannot give through loss. He more can you. No more can you. Receive His gift of joy and peace today, and He will thank you for your gift to Him. Today, our practice periods will start a little differently, beginning today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their rights under the equal laws of God. Here you deny them to yourself, and here you must return to claim them as your own. Think of your enemies a little while and tell each one as he occurs to you, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may leave God's peace and joy as mine. Thus you prepare yourself to recognize God's gift to you and let your mind be free of all the world's prevent success today. Now are you ready to accept the gifts of peace and joy which God has given you? Now are you ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself? Now you can say, God's peace and joy are mine, for you have given what you would receive. You must succeed today if you prepare your mind as we suggest. For you have let all bars to peace and joy be lifted up, and what is yours can come to you at last. So tell yourself, God's peace and joy are mine, and close your eyes a while and let His voice assure you that the words you speak are true. Spend your 5 minutes with Him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worthless when you cannot give Him more. At least remember hourly to say the words which call on Him to give you what He wills to give and wills you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with what He wills. And if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as but another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God and yours. Then bliss yourself, brother, thankfully, and say, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine.
Thank you, Charlie. That's beautiful.
Well, we lost Auntie Jean this time.
Where did she go?
And that's for thanking me. She thanks me and she disappears. I'll take care of her. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's what you get for thanking me, Auntie Jean.
Thank you for reading, Charlie.
You're welcome. That's, yeah. Peace and joy are ours. We just have to accept it and, oh God, and just be in that blissfulness. Yeah. It's,
Mm,
it's
yes.
just, it's just right there for us. Just let it happen.
Charlie, how long have you been studying the course?
Actually, I did it one time last year, and we lasted maybe 20 days or something, and this is the second time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know where
Oh,
Aunt Jean went.
yeah, she'll be back.
Back,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
We've lost our moderator.
that's our third host we're losing. we, we don't have Mama P, we don't have Karen, and now we lost. So they're leaving it up to me, I guess.
Well, go for it, Charlie.
We'll give her another couple minutes. If
Mm,
not, we'll have to start chanting. There she is.
There she
I knew she.
is.
yes.
That's what you get for thanking me.
Hi. Well, you know, it came on and said one of your connections has been gone, but I didn't know it was me. So, okay. Oh, this is so funny. My internet came up. Okay, I think we're okay now. I don't know. Anyway, good evening, everybody, to Chanting for Change. This is EWN Network, and we are going to do what we do every single day for well over 1,000 days, and we're going to chant. We're going to chant to raise the vibrations of the earth and all of those folks living on the earth, and all the animals and plants and Mother Gaia, everything, and even those in the universe. Um, what we're going to do is we're going to do the first chant, which is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And we're going to do it slowly 3 times while I make certain declarations. And then we're going to do it 108 times. So Charlie's going to count for us and he's going to let us know when it's time to stop. So we will get started with the first declaration, which is we are going to remove all obstacles from our mind and our heart. Om
Oh,
Om Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Next, we're going to remove all the barriers that we might have set up in our mind. Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
And then lastly, but most importantly, we are removing all the illusions. We are seeing nothing but the truth. Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Ganganaye Namaha. Om Ganganapaye Namaha.
Om
Om Ganganapaye Namaha.
Om
Paye Namaha. Om Ganganapaye Namaha. Om Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Om Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Namaha. Ganganapaye Ganganapaye Namaha. Namaha. Paye Namaha. Paye Namaha. Om Gana Paye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Re Namaha. Re Namaha. Re Namaha. Re Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Ganapataye 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 Namaha. Jai Namaha. Ganapataye 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 Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Jai Namaha. Jai Namaha. Jai Namaha. Jai Namaha.
Now let's go into our hearts for a few minutes and feel that sensation of freedom. Feel having been lifted from all the obstacles and all the barriers and all the illusions. And we're free now. And our heart has expanded. So there's so much room for all the miracles and the love to come in.
And our miracle came in. Hi, Marlene.
Hi, Marlene. So glad you're here. And we're going to go into that miracle chant. And the one I like to call the love chant too, because so many people all over the world say it together every day to bring in love and peace to our wonderful world. So the chant is called Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and I will make 3 declarations slowly, and then we'll do the 108. I declare that everyone is accepting, aligning, and allowing, and also are awake.
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. And we declare that everyone is happy and healthy. Nam
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. And we declare that everyone is living in peace and harmony, free of all suffering, and most of all, free of all the illusions.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
No
Myoho
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh, Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh, Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
No man. Oh, Renge Kyo.
Nam
No
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Yeah,
Myoho
oh, Renge Kyo. Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Oh, Renge Kyo. No Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
No Renge
Nam
Kyo. No Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Renge
Yo ho
Renge
yo
Myoho Renge
yo yo rindy yo
Nam
yo
Myoho
ho rindy yo
Nam Myoho
rindy
Renge
yo
Nam
yo
Myoho
ho
Renge
rindy yo
Nam Myoho
yo ho rindy yo
Nam Myoho Renge
rindy yo
Nam
yo ho rindy yo
Nam Myoho
yo ho rindy yo
Myoho
Going to go,
Myoho
going to go,
Nam Myoho
your whole wing to go, round your whole wing to
Nam
your
Myoho
whole wing to go,
Myoho
home wing to go,
Myoho
your whole wing to go,
Renge Kyo.
round your whole
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Wendy
Renge
Joe,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Joe,
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Oh,
Renge
Wendy
Kyo.
Joe,
Nam Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Wendy Joe,
Renge Kyo.
Oh,
Renge
Wendy
Kyo.
Joe,
Nam
Oh,
Nam
Myoho
Wendy
Renge Kyo.
Joe,
Nam Myoho
yeah,
Renge Kyo.
Wendy Joe, Oh,
Nam
Wendy
Myoho
Joe,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Oh,
Renge Kyo.
Wendy Joe, Oh,
Nam
Wendy
Myoho
Joe.
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Home and
Nam
teacher,
Renge Kyo.
home and
Nam
teacher,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
home and
Nam
teacher,
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
teacher, yeah, home and
Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo.
yeah, home and teacher, home and
Myoho Renge
teacher,
Kyo. Nam Myoho
yeah, home and
Nam Myoho
teacher,
Renge Kyo.
yeah,
Nam
home.
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Yeah.
Kyo.
Wait.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, Charlie, for counting. Now that we have opened our heart to all those miracles and all that love, let's just hold it in our heart for a few minutes. And then, in love and gratitude, we are going to acknowledge our Creator by chanting Om 3 times. That love just feels so warm and good and feels like it's reaching out to everyone in the whole world. What an important thing that is. What a wonderful, wonderful assignment. Okay, let's take a deep breath and
Um, 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 um,
now let's just keep that love in there, building on it, pulling in more love, more happiness, filling our hearts to the brim with peace. And we're going to mix it all together in a chi type ball so that we can send it out to everyone in the world, everyone who needs an extra blessing, filling them with the joy that's in our hearts. So let's think of all the people in the world and throw it out to them. Send it out in a stream of light and love. Feel it coming through your body, from your heart to your hands, like flames, like heat, waves of love, waves of compassion, and waves of joy. It'll find who needs it, The divine will direct it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Beautiful. What a wonderful thing to participate in. Just fills you with joy. Thank you for being here and for everyone doing that with us. Now, we make a declaration every night, and I've got to do this in order. Otherwise, Charlie will get on me for not doing it in exactly the right order. So, what we do every night is we do a declaration. And Catherine, do you feel up to the declaration tonight? Or I can't put the words across. Do
No,
you know
I think I will pass to someone else tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll ask
Here
Chris.
again.
All right. When we can get the word, maybe I'll work on it and see if I can get the words to go across. So, Chris, darling, would you
Yes,
do us the honor, please?
yeah, I am honored. We declare that peace on earth and love on your fur babies in your garden and the earth. 1, 2, 3.
We declare that
That
there
there
is
is
There's
peace
on
on
the
earth,
earth,
and we declare that peace begins inside
So it
and
is.
so it is.
forever
Forever
and
and ever,
ever.
ever. Amen.
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 Amen. And we've been doing this for 1,048 days now as a group known as
The peace
Peace
for
for
Peace
peace.
for Peace.
And everyone here is a P for peace.
peace. Yep.
Catherine and Charlie and Chris and
Yep.
Sunny, who we never see, but she's
Yes, he is Byron me.
and myself. And you know what? Marlene is a great P for peace. And Gracie, who I don't know where she is. I gotta track her down.
Yes,
She's a
Umbra.
wonderful P for peace, and I miss her. We miss you terribly, Gracie.
Rudy.
Back, come in. And my question to everyone is, wouldn't you like to be a
Yeah,
P too?
P2.
And that way we can have peace for peace all over the world. And we'll certainly have the paradise that we want and we know that we were given from the very beginning. So, what's the next thing we do? We sing. Charlie, I think you should sing for us tonight.
Peace will be come
Just
around
In
the
the
mountain
corner
the
where
one
we
with
sat,
down.
Peace
peace
will
will
be
come
I'm
in the
around
on the
the
corner
morning
where
mountain
we
when
when
we
we
sat.
stand.
Peace is
peace will
coming round the
The
corner
corner
with smiles on our
on the
faces.
face.
Peace is coming round the
On the
corner
corner
when we
when
when we
chat.
chant.
Beautiful. Love it.
and be kind
Baritone
and be kind.
in the pea pod. And everyone, it won't be too much longer, and our Teri and our Karen will be back. Thank you for putting up with us. We love you so much, and we have been enjoying doing this. Even though it doesn't look like we know what we're doing, and that's because we don't. But we love you, and we didn't want to miss a day doing it. So you all have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and we love you so much. And we have one last thing to do, right, Charlie?
Yes. We leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste, y'all.
Yo.
And kisses.
you. Bye, Molly.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye.
You
Love you.
all.
Bye-bye.
Love you.